Hey guys, I just wanted to get on here really quick, hopefully really quick, um to rant, I guess, um about the medical system here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, this is just a little rant, okay? So, I applied to get a breast reduction surgery in October or November. No, I think it was October. Yeah, October. In October 2018. Okay? That's when I got my new doctor, and I asked them the first meeting. I was like, I need to get rid of these because I don't know if you can tell, they're huge. They're huge. Right now, they're looking flattened because of my bra, but anyway. So, sorry for all the movement. So, yeah, I wanted. Where's the mess? Don't mind me. I'm in bed, about to go to sleep. So, anyway, so I've been. We asked for that. My doctor filed and everything, and then I never got a message saying, "Oh, we've received your request, your doctor's request." Nothing. No accusé de réception. Like an email confirmation or something, or paper confirmation saying that they are aware that a surgery, or at least a visit with a plasticien, plastic surgeon, is requested. Anyway, so I never heard anything. I asked my doctor, and he was like, I can't do anything. I made the request. Now we have to wait. Okay. And basically, what everyone's told me is that the waiting period is like 6 months to a year before you see a surgeon. Okay. And that's just the first meeting. You're going to see the surgeon. They're going to talk to you. And then blah, blah, blah. And then I guess from then on, you make an appointment and whatever. Right? So, mind you, that was in October 2018. I got a call saying that I could see a surgeon this past August. Okay? Yes. Well, they called me in July, but my appointment was August 4th. So from October 2018 to 2021, nothing. Then I go see the surgeon. I get in there. It didn't even take, like, I waited longer than the time it took for my actual appointment. Like, I waited there for a good, like, 10-15 minutes. And my appointment was, like, 5. No joking. And then, on top of that, the surgeon says, oh, yeah, I can't operate you because I don't operate on big people. The thing is, my boobs are so big that, one, I can't afford to buy bras. Two, I have constant back, neck, shoulder, and headaches because, like, sometimes the tension gets me here and then it creeps all the way up my neck and the back of my head, and then it gives me like serious headaches. And like my back pain is so horrible. Sometimes it's like up right under my ribs, and sometimes it's like my lower back, and I feel like literally like my back is like this, right? This is my front and this is my back, right? And I feel like my back is like bending like this, and that it's gonna break, like just break backwards. Anyway, so yeah, so that happened, and then he's like, yeah, I can't operate because you're too big. You're gonna have to lose at least 100 pounds because, yes, I'm a big girl. He's like, you're gonna have to lose at least 100 pounds minimum, and then we'll reassess. Not then I'll do the surgery. Then we'll reassess. And then he tells me that, oh, by the way, and I asked him and I said, okay, if it wasn't for my weight, like, okay, let's say my weight was not an issue, would you operate? And he's like, well, actually, like, your boobs hang so low that they would have to cut the blood supply, and my milk ducts supply to my nipple and completely take it off, and then, like, I guess transplant it back. So yeah, and he was like, and I don't know if we can do that because you're dark skinned, and then so it might you're dark skinned, so the like the nipple might not revive itself properly and get enough blood flow, and then it'll fall off. It'll necrotize. It'll basically die, and then it'll fall off. So I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that because I'm dark skinned, like, I wouldn't be able to get a breast reduction? I don't get it. And he's like, no, it's just that it's really long, so you wouldn't be able to breastfeed or have any sensation in your breasts. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then I was so pissed because, like, I was so pissed, okay? Because it's like, okay, I made that request 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay? 3 years ago, I wasn't the weight I'm in now. 3 years ago, my boobs weren't as big as they are now. And so they were not hanging as much as they hang now. So you telling me I made a request. Y'all waited 3 years? 3? And then y'all waited until all of these things became a factor, and now you're telling me, yeah, I can't operate you. And then he's like, yeah, so I'll see you in like a year, and then we'll reassess, but you will need to lose 100 pounds. Dude, do you know how hard it is for me just to stand up and do the damn dishes or be in the shower? Like, just taking a shower, okay? 15 minutes. and I'm like bending over in the damn shower trying not to fall because like my back hurts too much. This, okay, so it's like, what the fuck kind of system is that? Like, really? Because, like, apparently they don't have enough doctors. They don't have enough nurses. They don't have enough, I don't know what the fuck. They don't have enough, right? But then they're giving mandatory overtime to their medical staff, the medical personnel. Mandatory overtime, 16-hour or worse shifts, like whether they want to or not. When we all know, and studies have shown, that if you work more than 9 hours straight, you are no longer as productive as you should be. You are no longer productive. And then we got articles left and right saying that like people are dying because of simple mistakes, because the medical personnel is too tired, and like they make mistakes all the time. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so then he says, I'm gonna refer you to the because I was like, I can't lose weight. I've been trying to lose weight. It does not work. So, because I'm too in pain. Like, I'm really in pain all the time. And it's like, no. It's not like I can, like, just take Advil and aspirin and it'll all be fine. Because, like, it's not my muscles that hurt. You know, it's actually my bones, not my muscle. It's like having a bag so heavy on your back and it hurts, and then you decide to take like an Advil or a Tylenol. It's not going to do anything. Because basically the problem is not, like, the problem is the weight. Okay? So my boobs are so heavy. That's what happens. So anyway, he says, he talked to me about bariatric surgery, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to get it, but my doctor, hasn't made the request yet. And he says, okay, I'm going to refer you to, bariatrics. And then, so I'm guessing he's the one who actually, like, made the request. And then I go online on the hospital's on the, like, the medical board, the whatever, his website. And then it said that bariatric surgery was between a 3 and 15 year wait. 3 to 15 years wait. So you're telling me for people who really need the surgery because, you know, like, their body's malfunctioning. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm like this close to diabetic, right? This close. And then they're like, yeah, it's still 3 to 15 years. So I go online and I check, and then there are people, testimonials saying like, yeah, I applied, and then it was like 2 years ago, I went to this place, and then finally they were like, okay, well, you're gonna have to go to Ottawa for one thing, and then after that they're like, we're gonna transfer your stuff to Ottawa. So what happens is they transferred like her request and her file to Ottawa while she was like, she's somewhere else in another city, I don't remember. And then they transferred her to Ottawa, and then when her file got transferred, they didn't keep her place where she was at. They put her all the way at the back of the list. And it's like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? So you telling me you transferred her out because you guys no longer had the funding for it, and now you're penalizing her for it? Like, anyway, so yeah, that's a shitty I was gonna say something else, okay, but that is the shitty medical system here in Quebec, in Canada actually, because I looked at other provinces, because I'm in Quebec, right? I looked at other provinces, and the wait is still 3 to 15 years. Okay, and the worst part is they do not allow you, like, you can't go. The thing is, the system here is like, we have a public system and we also have a private system, which is stupid, because when you do that, what you do is you're separating people into like the rich and the poor. Because basically, if you go to a private clinic, you're paying more. You go faster, but you're paying more. And like, you have to use cash. You can't, like, if you're on the like public system healthcare plan, you cannot go to a private clinic and be like, okay, well, I want to have my surgery here. No, you go to a public a public hospital. And like some provinces, I think, had the option of like, you can go out of the country and do it, and do the surgery, and then they're gonna take care of all the after, like, post-op stuff, okay? But the thing is, like, so, because, you know, kind of like in the US, when they go to Mexico to get surgery, or like Dominican Republic or something like that, right? Even the UK, sometimes they go to Turkey to get their surgery. But anyway, here in Quebec, they refuse to do that at all. They're like, we're not paying for you to go into another province to do it. Not that the other provinces have a better perspective, their stats are all the same, and we're not paying for you to get it cheaper at another like place. So basically, it's like, I think it's between, was it 18,000? It was between $15,000 and $20,000 to do it privately here in Canada. So it's like, all right, $15,000 to $20,000. I don't have money. I'm not even working right now because I have a bunch of health issues. But like, they're not thinking, oh, let's prevent this from happening and reduce the obesity rate, and reduce like the burden on the healthcare system, right? Because insulin is freaking expensive if you're diabetic. So it's like, are you kidding me right now? Like, You want me to wait 3 to 15 years. If I could have done it by myself, I wouldn't have asked for help. So what the hell is... So anyway, this is my rant. This system sucks. Like, I was in the hospital in May for like 3 weeks, okay? The doctor that was assigned to me for those 3 weeks I was hospitalized, he tried to get like one of the social workers to come and talk to me so I can have like a CV. Damn, I don't know the word in English. It's like follow-ups, I guess. So like she can actually like see me regularly at the external clinic, which is basically when you're not in the hospital but you come to see like external patients, basically, right? They couldn't do that. And then well, those that work in the hospital, you would have to like see them in the hospital, but there's an actual like mental health external clinic specifically like within the hospital, and they've been waiting for like 2-3 years to get a social worker, and they can't. So it's like your damn nurses are leaving the province. Not like leaving the hospital they're working in and then like going somewhere else. They're leaving the province, the whole freaking province, okay? And some of them rather move to the like all the way to the border. Some of them have a hospital in their city and they're close to the border, and they rather cross the border, drive like 2 hours, okay, just to work in a hospital in Ontario because the system there doesn't treat them like shit, okay? And with the pandemic that just happened, it's even worse than before, okay? Some people basically decided to leave the healthcare field. Like, it's not just like, okay, I'm moving out of province, leaving my family and my friends, and because they don't pay us enough and they don't treat us well enough, okay? And they keep saying we're angels. No, bitch, these people are human beings, okay? They're not heroes. They're not like, they don't have otherworldly strength or stamina or whatever the case may be, okay? They are regular people trying to do their like an honorable job and service to their communities, and y'all are treating them like fucking indentured servants. Like, that's horrible, right? So anyway, some are just, like I was saying, some don't even want to work in the health field anymore. They're just tired. You have like tons of nurses missing because a lot of them had a burnout, so they had to stop working. Like, some of them just leave. Some of them, like, some person, I don't remember, I was reading like comments under like one of the articles, and like this lady said that like, yeah, I quit my job and I went to work at Costco or something, and she was like, and I am so happy. Are you listening to this? He's got a freaking RN leaving her job. Was she an RN or like a doctor? I don't remember. But she left her job to go work at Costco because the conditions were horrible. So it's like, I don't understand this. Like, I really don't get, what is this system supposed to do? Like, why is it that you have a private system and a public system? So it's like, if you're not a rich person, well, too bad for you. You gotta go to the public system, and hopefully you're not, hopefully whatever is wrong with you doesn't overtake you before they finally get to your name on the freaking stupid list. Anyway, so yeah, this was my rant. I'm tired, hopefully. Anyway, you guys, tell me how it is in your country or in your province, or if you ever had to deal with something like that. Right now, like, for me, it's like the surgery is not even an option anymore, because like the wait list just scares me. Like 3 to 15 years. And like, what I don't understand also is like, why is it took me 3 years just to see the damn plastic surgeon? Like, it's one thing, like, I would have rather, like, they give me like an appointment with him, like, early on, and then like, if he says, okay, we're gonna have your surgery, but it's gonna take like a year or two or whatever or something, I think I would have felt better, because now you waited, like, because then he would have assessed me already and thought, okay, maybe like she needs to go like earlier, or maybe like if someone cancels, we can get somebody in there. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of you waiting 3 years? Shit changes in 3 years. So I don't get that. I really don't. Anyway, so this is my little rant. I was thinking about it, and like, I kept ruminating on it, and I wanted to be like calm enough so I can sleep, because I'm already an insomniac. I don't need more stuff going on. So, got it off my chest, and hopefully things will change, because like, people say ask for help, but nobody wants to help you because the system is fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so good night, guys. I hope you sleep well. Ooh, let me know down in the comment section. I was thinking of like reading a book to y'all, but not the whole book at once, okay? But doing like little videos, like some videos where I read like a couple chapters depending on how long they are, and I was gonna start with this one. I have other options too. Yeah, I see that it's reversed in this, but it's called Guilty Pleasures. It's by Laurel K. Hamilton. I love her stuff, like, absolutely love her stuff. And yeah, it's kind of like a vampire series, but it's not like your typical like oh, I meet a vampire and I fall in love with him, or some crazy shit like that, okay? It's very mature. It opens my eyes to like polyamory and a bunch of other stuff. It's basically a girl who's well, girl, she's like 24, who's a vampire executioner, and she works as an animator, which is she raises zombies for living, like the actually legal. She raises zombies, and then for like court stuff, like, I don't know, your daddy died, he didn't leave a will, so they're gonna wake him up, raise him from the dead, but the attorney's here, and then like the attorneys are gonna listen, and then they gonna figure out the will stuff, that kind of thing. And basically she also works with the police. She's a vampire executioner, like a legal executioner, because vampires are real, and they're now American citizens, like, with all the rights and stuff, and you can't just kill them on sight anymore, right? So and since you can't really hold a vampire in prison, if they do a crime, like, they die. Basically, they get executed, okay, like, by the law, like, you get a warrant and everything. So that's what she does. And she also helps the police, because since she's a vampire executioner and she has dealt with preternatural beings before, like they're werewolves, and like were-rats and whatever the fuck. There's all the creatures, okay, you can think of that are not real, they exist in her world, okay? So basically, that's that. And she works with the police because they consider her an expert. So she comes to the crime scenes, and she kind of gives her insight to the police, like help them catch clues and solve crimes and stuff. So this girl is badass, and I love her. And I've read this series before. Yeah, I'm rereading it now because, like, I didn't read the last 2 books, and the third to last book I read it, but that was in like 2019, so like it's been a while. So yeah, and I'm rereading it. I'm not at the first one, actually. I'm at number something. Burnt Offerings. I read, if I look at it, let me see. Okay, I'm at number 7, right? But I thought, you guys, like reading, but you don't have time to read, or whatever the case may be, let me know if you're interested. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, I've seen videos on YouTube. I was looking to see if there something like what I wanted to do exists, and it usually is just somebody who says read with me, and then they don't say anything, and you just watch them read. So I guess, yeah, but I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to, like, read the story, because some people don't have time to go to the library or to actually read, even though they like reading. So might as well think of me as your, like, audio book person, okay? And so I thought of it, we could read, like, I don't know, like, the first 50 pages or something like that. Read the books, and y'all can comment and let me know what you think will happen, or just chime in. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know I talk a lot. I tried to keep this video under 20 minutes, but this is me blah blahing all the time. So anyway, I thank you for watching. Let me know if you're interested. You can always get your own book and read along, or you can always go look the book up, Guilty Pleasures by Laurel K. Hamilton. You can always look her up and like read the synopsis, I guess, of the book, the resume, something, just to, let me know if you want to read that. Otherwise, I have lots of other books, and I do have a reading corner, but like I can't set it up for filming, so I don't really know exactly how I would do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. And yeah, in my reading corner, you'll be able to see like all the other books I own. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. I wish you guys a good night, good day if you're not on this continent, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.